Hey,
Should have started recording there. Oh,
yeah, good
everybody.
job.
I did not record there. No way. Awestruck Comics
Look,
podcasts. We're doing it again.
I like to say the most inappropriate things at the best times.
This may be a Todd Can Couch situation because last week's audio got messed up and then the video audio got screwy. And I'm not going to blame anyone, but it was Rob's fault. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? So all this stuff's it's fucking ether. Who knows? But so I just have to cut out all the references and be like, come see us at New York Comic Con. If we're walking around, say hello. Like, because
Say hello. Nobody said hello.
nobody said hello because that show did not make it out onto the air. So, and work's been insane, and reviews may come back. We are not sure how we're doing it. I don't know. It's all my fault.
It's
That's my fault
it's
because
sad because there's some really great books we want to talk about.
yeah,
And guess what? Me and Mark talk about it on the phone
we just have to do a
Wednesday
roundup.
afternoon.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
might have to do a roundup. But cool thing is, we went to New York Comic Con Friday together, and then we were separate for most of the day. I only had like two leg cramps and like a back brace like fail situation with Velcro, and it was a lot of pain. A lot of Advil, ibuprofen back and forth between acetaminophen. It's just a lot of pills. A lot of pills. Sounds scarier than it was. Anyway, but the cool thing about this is I don't think most of the news that you didn't get any news. You were there yesterday with your kids, so you don't know
Yes.
most of the news I'm going to talk about. So
No.
that's fun. We'll dive into it. We're doing a dive. Where's my toolbar? Where is my toolbar? Don't know. Share.
Unprofessional.
I'll cut this. Cut it.
Don't. Don't let them know.
Cut you. Cut you. Cut you. Here we go. Oh no, that's the wrong way. Okay. So I kind of feel like, so my opinion is I kind of feel like everyone did an okay job. You'll see what I mean here. I feel like they're putting out, so this is the DC had a comics panel, put a lot of logos up because they have Batman, Deathstroke, Terminator, Firestorm, Batman Shadow of the Bat, Zatanna, Lobo, Demon, Barbara Gordon Breakout. Don't know what that means. Breakout of
Her chair, she already did that.
her back brace to go back in the chair. Yeah, get back there.
No.
That's what I think is going to happen. I don't know. That's probably not going to happen. But then they put a bunch of creators up also, but they don't. There's only a couple of them have been confirmed. It's Scotty Young, Ori Corona Lobo,
Oh,
Joshua Williamson is on Legion, and then there was another thing there where it was mentioned that Wade approves his take. There's other Josh Williamson stuff that you don't know yet. Also, okay, Dennis Camp, Riga Tamaki, James Harren.
wow.
James Harren can't support any type of book. He has to do like a black label. So I don't like to. This is all DC next level is what they're calling this. Okay, next level.
Okay.
Tony Fleeks, and I believe I think there's something else anyway. So I'm not sure. And then the Demon is also, and so we'll see. There's Joshua Williamson. So jumping over to Josh, he's going to Marvel. Did he write for Marvel for a bit? Because it's almost like his return to Marvel, and I'm like, I don't remember him writing for Marvel.
If you wrote for Marvel, it was something prior to Flash. I don't remember. That's kind of this is kind of a hit for DC. I don't know if he's going to leave Superman for Iron Man. I know he's not leaving GI Joe. He loves that
Well, if
world
he's going
building.
to do Legion and he's doing GI Joe, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's a lot. So you're writing three, not tempos, but Iron Man needs a boost. That last Iron Man run apparently was just fucking terrible, and it just like unceremoniously ended. So hopefully this is something. Carmen Carnero, I think, is really good. I think that so the cover. So, but you're right. It is a little interesting that that Williamson's going to be working basically at three
Different
Legion's Team
companies.
Book, GI Joe, Superman, Iron Man. But I feel like that might be right because I feel like he always had 3 to 4 books. See, when he was writing his creator on you, he had like Manifest Destiny. He had like he always had two
No,
books
a writer
creator
can
owned.
a writer can do it. A writer can do it, and Marvel needs them. Marvel like that DC Next Level. Even though three-quarters of those books will not be around by issue 10,
Yeah,
uh, two or three of those books will be. Like if he does Legion and the way Legion, like how interested I've not been this interested in Legion, even though we're getting an Evil Legion through DC,
hmm
and we've been getting a lot of Dan Moore artwork drawing them.
yeah. I think this looks good. I think that Mark 75. Yeah, I think this looks good. I think Carnero's good. These are really good. Stegman, that's a great looking cover. You know, it'd be
Yeah.
cool if it was. Well, maybe we'll do a foil cover. Foil cover, Rob. Um, I don't know about this. Is kind of strange. I also this is where I want to kind of bitch about stuff.
Okay.
I just think you could come up with some type of artwork for this. If you're going to do a Swamp Thing, someone's killing the children like crossover, and I guess Tiny Onion is just its own fucking thing. They had a giant, pretty nice booth,
Yeah. Very big
a lot
booth.
of merch, and then that was just to a certain crowd, like just nothing but 20-year-old girls would go up there and buy t-shirts and shit. Like it was like I didn't care about
Right.
anything of it. So, and I've only read the first trade of that, and it was pretty good. But I don't care about a Swamp Thing crossover with this. And
It
it's
is.
weird because Tinian never drew Swamp Thing, but I do like that it's the same creative team, the Six Day creative team. So DC Boom Studios,
I think it's a
um,
really I think this is a great idea. I haven't watched that. Something is killing the children. I haven't read it yet. I kind of want
yeah,
to because it's people love it. And but Swamp Thing, I've read everything. I've read everything Swamp Thing.
yeah,
I haven't read everything yet though. Wink. Hopefully that's covered
it's
later.
coming in.
That's the one piece
Uh,
of news I do know.
the Rucka coming back to
Um,
Batwoman.
I'm not
Now,
surprised. Did you what during one of his recent interviews, he kind of stammered a little bit when somebody said that.
mhm,
Did
yeah,
you catch that?
yeah, because he couldn't talk about it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But well, I mean, his whole like whatever he was doing now, it's like almost like he's getting like warm up gigs. You know what I mean? He's doing like a warm up gig on that like
Oh
the
yeah, that
Cheshire.
Chitara. Yeah,
Yeah,
Cheshire. Yeah.
yeah. No one cares about that, like per se. You know, I'm sure it's fine. It's as good as
Nah,
the Fire and Ice miniseries that's probably going on, as good as the Blue and Gold miniseries that went on last year. Like
it's as good as
they're
any
fine.
Straczynski series right now. That isn't whatever.
Yeah, I like Danny a lot. I think that the stuff is. I mean, I think that the misstep was more about the pacing of like the silent issue that she had. Like it was good, but I feel like it just was paced a little too wrong. But yeah, I don't know. This looks good. Mo, my issue is that you have to get a new logo because that's not I from what I believe that is a J.H. Williams III actual logo. So I think if I was J.H. Williams III, I'd be pissed off at. They probably will call J.H. Williams III and say you want to do a variant or some shit. That's fine, but like you can't do that logo. I think it's no
Hmm.
good. Don't do that. That's my. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying like you couldn't have gotten Pico Ossio or somebody like that. That's who I would want for it. I feel like I've seen Pico Ossio in a few things, and he did the like DC All In like double spread splash ad. It was really fucking good. That's who I would want on Legion. I think that's the guy. That's the guy. It's my vote.
Who's
My vote.
do they list the artist?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I know who everyone wants, but he's busy. He's doing. I think he did, and this is. I'm not going to quote who said it, but somebody's like, yeah, somebody was complaining. It's like, he's got to do 90 pages this month,
Uh,
and that's a legit number. He had to do 90 pages last month.
yeah, but I feel like he always does 90 pages. I feel like he always does. He does at least 5 to 10 covers a month, like variant or other. Like he does a lot. When he was doing, because what was he doing before? He was doing Once in Future, but Once in Future is not a 24-page book. It's sometimes like a 30-page book. It
Wow.
was always like 24. It was always 20. It was always heavy plus cover. So, and then
No,
he would always have it. He always had something going on at Boom for Power Rangers. There was always something he had extra. He'd
he
have at least 10 pages a month that would go to elsewhere. A
he's
short
smart.
story, half a story.
He is smart because he knows the pages he has to pay attention to, and they always look phenomenal. And the pages he doesn't have to pay attention to, they just look okay. Like he is utilizing his time like animation. You know how you watch animation and there are scenes that are almost slow mo
Hmm.
manga anime like beautiful, and then there's people talking and you're like, did that guy's lips even move the past 30 seconds? Don't even know.
Yeah.
So,
That's the
but
majority of the shows now. So
his Transformers though look beautiful. I
yeah.
thought that issue looked great.
Yeah. I didn't read it. I have it. I scanned it. I
You,
know.
why would you scan a Why would you scan a book?
Because I'm just on my brain, I can't concentrate on anything, dude. Nothing's
Uh,
going on. Everything's horrible. My back hurts, work's insane. Everything's a lot. So so now we're doing the X-Men. What was X-Men called? What was
oh,
the
you didn't. So just to talk about it,
hmm.
getting Jorge Corona to draw Lobo, like somebody should have. Like honestly, I was just having a conversation with somebody, and I was like, Marvel should sweep that dude up for like a cable series.
Mm.
Like that Daniel Warren Johnson style on a cable series would be like the best thing for Marvel. But Marvel doesn't know what to do. So DC's just beating them.
Yeah,
Getting James Harren, let's get the guy who inspired Daniel Warren Johnson. Great move. Let's go over
yeah.
it.
I think you should do the Demon, dude. I think that would be good, but he can't do it a monthly. Like that's never like what was Mega the Ultra Mega took 8 issues took like 5 years. Like it's not something that it's never on time.
And
It's
I hope DC is like paying these guys because their image work has been so good and so the image work is up their game and their notoriety. So hopefully DC's paying them enough because I don't think Marvel is. I don't know. It's interesting.
Marvel doesn't pay anyone. Yeah, I mean that's like known. So it's like if you're a fan of the character and you want to do that because this is RB
Like they're doing.
Silva.
Is he
That's
drawing the comic or drawing the cover?
just a cover.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he's one of
Um,
their top 10. He's
he's a
their internet guys.
Stormbreaker for 5 years going. Yeah, so X-Men, so after Age of Revelation, which has a really bad sidebar, which I think is terrible looking. I think it looks like a digest, and I can't
Yes.
I can't concentrate on it. I didn't read Amazing X-Men this week. It looked pretty good. After that's over, they're doing another reboot of everything, so everyone gets a weird, kind of weird titles. It's all Shadows of Tomorrow, okay, I guess. Earth's Mightiest Mutant. Okay. Really great cover. That's real nice. Take
Yeah,
it.
it is.
Wade Wilson, Deadpool. Isn't this the team? Well, this is the Red Hulk team, yeah? Because as
Yes.
Percy, yeah, Jeff Shaw. So great cover. Jeff Shaw, very underrated. You know what I don't understand?
What?
I was looking at something. I grabbed a Cosmic Ghost Rider 1 second print yesterday, and I was looking at it, and I was like, "Where's this guy, Dylan Burnett? Like he did, I think he did X Force or something. He did something for a while, but his stuff, I like the stuff when it got weirder. Like some of the Cosmic Ghost Rider stuff's real weird. Like it's real like elongated and strange. But I think this looks really like that cover is really good.
Yeah.
That
Like
face is excellent.
I think they want to go back and try to touch upon original Deadpool when he was like funny but not like Bugs Bunny,
Yeah.
where he is a mercenary assassin
Give him that
death dealer.
guns. Give it a guns. I thought this was Little Francis Yu. This was the PR, the promotional image.
That's funny.
They got a boob window and they got Rogue's butt. So that's all you need, really. That's really it.
That's they know who they're selling
They
to.
know not to go too far away from Gambit's main,
Who
outfit,
did draw that?
Stefano Caselli. Looks like Leonard Francis Yu. It's
Oh,
got like the it's actually a little bit more it's the
it's
most mainstream. He's been around for a long time, man. And he's
okay.
always
Caselli.
good. Yeah.
He didn't he start with like Tim Seeley on
He did Avengers Academy and stuff. I think you're right.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like way back in was that early Hack Slash?
Yeah, I think he did the first hack slash one shot, which is like double sized and gorgeous. It's weird. Like White Queen looks a little like Ramosy in the front there. This is a cool image. Beast
Yeah.
looks cool. I love it. If you can draw Beast right, you know.
Yeah. I think everyone I just don't care about, Grifter back there, I don't care about Domino over there. Like it's not like the non-Domino Zorn. Like I know there's the new characters kind of sprinkled through the Gail Simone stuff because everything again, it's all branding and rebranding. Like it's not nothing is new. The Inglorious X Force, I guess. I guess if you're going to use that phrasing, Magic and Colossus, I guess. Rogue. I don't think I covered it, but the Sorcerer Supreme had a new cover that was posted. People think Sorcerer Supreme is going to just be Scarlet Witch because of Steve Orlando, and Steve Orlando has written a Scarlet Witch book for 3 or 4 years. So that is just another rebranding of that and moving along. It's possible. There's your Nakayama covers. Okay, they're fine. You
Come on.
know, they're fine. But I do like this cover. This is I don't know who that is. But Generation X-23. Let me see. Limited series, 1 of 5. Ashley Allen, German Peralta, and it's funny because German Peralta's
What's
oh,
that for
it's
Magic and Colossus?
yeah, German Peralta's really good. So it's weird. It's this promotional variant cover by David Nakayama. So maybe they're not. Maybe that's not the cover. Jody Hauser,
All right.
boring. I don't know. Pac Nadell is okay. But I do like a Cyclops mini, please, and that's a really good cover.
Yeah,
I
that's a
think
really nice cover.
that's by Federico Vincentini. Okay. Oh yeah, so Partha Prantham. Yeah, so these aren't the artists, which I don't like.
Yeah.
Glorious X Force. There's your boy here. So this is the
Yes.
worst kept secret. But it seemed like he didn't really know about it. The way he writes about it here, it's like he didn't know about it. Like like what I mean. These old guys may know, but they probably don't put their hopes and dreams into it because it's been rumored for 25 years that like this was going to be reprinted. I like that the way that they're putting them out is it looks like I wonder if that's going to be the trade dress because it says DC Black Label, but it looks like the same exact trade dress of the DC at that time, DC in 1989. So, you know, so I guess they're doing, I think it's 4 issues. I forget what they're calling it. They're calling it something weird. It's like Black Label presents Swamp Thing. Like, but
It's
it's
like
cool. They're putting the same numbering in it. But it's like, I think the Indicia has to be something else because they can't put like, why not? Who cares? What's the fucking rules? Just put Swamp Thing Volume 188. You know what I mean? Like, do you really think that Doug Wheeler's gonna get pissed? He don't give a shit. He didn't know. He didn't know what I kind of like about the story. I don't know if do you know about this. He didn't know that he was writing over material that was supposed to come out, but people like were mad at him about it. And he's like, I didn't fucking, I got the job. I got a job. I got a job. Say he wanted to write Swamp Thing. He says, yes, because that's what you say. If you get a phone call and say, I want to give you a job, you go, okay, cool. Thank you. That's it.
that's
Here's
it.
my banking, here's my routing and account number. You know what I mean? Like that's it. I'll work for you. So I think that's kind of neat, because you hear stories sometimes and even then, even if someone gets a notice and they have to work over something, and you're just like, I gotta get paid, man. Pay the fucking bills, you know?
Yeah. Life's not easy.
Skills, skills to pay the bills. All right, did you see all these? All of DC
No.
Vertigo? Okay. Number one, there's too many. There's 10 titles. 10. 10 that they're releasing. The marketplace isn't that strong. And some of these I think no one is starved for Vertigo because we've had creator owned for 25, 30 years now, 33 years. 33 and a third.
Yeah. Yeah. We've always had it, but it's been in our head for 33 and a third.
Right. So I this is great. Fine, do this. Yes. Perfect. I don't like that new logo. Just give me the old logo. Just give me
I
don't
I agree.
don't give me you got the sidebar, that's fine. The Vertigo, that's I like you have to do this the color side. Good. Some pages leaked out there, fine. Yeah, Bleeding Hearts, Dennis Camp. I have some art for this, and we'll go through as it even says on there. A Walking Shadow. This is the same team that did the Hellblazer run or the John Constantine run that was non-Vertigo, but that was okay, and then they
Okay.
canceled it. I don't care. I don't know. That's okay. Ramby Mike Perkins. That's the Swamp Thing team. Well, okay. All right. Looks like a very Tim Bradstreet cover. Okay. This looked the weirdest. That's like it looks like Rob Guillory and Sam Keith, and it looked weird. So I'm
It is
most
weird looking.
interested in this. That's the one I'm most interested in. But I feel like you have
He's
to lead with something. This is a Jeff Decal cover, which I think is a mistake. I don't know what this. I can't tell what this is. So that's the thing is I don't know. I'm not curious on what these covers are. They're not. This is that's in. This looks like Rizzo and Becky Cloonan. Like this looks. I don't know who either of these creators are. So I think that looked interesting. Fanatic, Tom Taylor, Derek Robertson. So that's interesting. I guess these are
neck Cretaceous.
zombie
That's a really good.
neck Cretaceous. Can't even say it.
That's a sci-fi movie. That is a sci-fi movie and a half.
Yeah, good,
And
good.
you know what? Yeah, it's so obvious. This is really like this is a thumbs up for me. Neck Cretaceous.
We'll see. Okay, even talk about that. So like here, there's something going on that's good. Here, I can't
Yes.
really tell what I'm looking at
Not sure.
here.
Looks like a grown up.
Might have to
Uh, looks like a
kidnap it
grown up.
or
Looks like a not a Venture Brothers. What's that? Johnny. Ugh.
Johnny
I got
Bravo.
no.
Not Johnny Bravo.
Nope. Nope.
But I mean, look, Derek Robertson has different character designs. So like you have 6 different looking people, and then this is really good looking.
Yes.
So yeah, I want to see Derek Robertson stuff. You know what I mean? Bring back Space Beat. I have a Space Beat number one. I need to
Yeah.
see if I can meet him. Like here he goes. Like I don't want to sign this. You know what I mean? Actually, I think he's fine with it because I think
He's fine because
they put out
Mark,
they put
a
out trades
thousand
later.
people, have asked him to sign that book. People like me, especially. I used to love it. let me find the oldest piece of garbage stuff this guy's ever worked on. And it used to be cool, but now so many people have done it. They don't care.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we saw Pinocchio and I gave him a profit zero, and he hasn't seen that in a long time.
Yeah, because that's a book you had to send away for. So that's kind of a rare book.
Oh, right.
And even rarer is they made a San Diego variant for that cover.
Yeah, I gotta get that, bro.
That's pretty cool. It's nice. It's a nice looking cover. I think I shared it with you.
Dope. Yeah, that's dope. Um, yeah, I don't know what this is. Crying doll. Okay, take it. I'll take it. We'll see. And this is like what they flagship. Like I feel like don't flagship a number seven. They're like I. They're, and first off, I tried to read like the first Nice House, whatever it was, first house in the Nice House in the Lake, I think it was.
Yeah.
And there was like 11 characters, bro. Like I read the
Ooh,
first issue and I'm like, holy God, are they going to kill these off?
that's a
Start
lot.
killing people. You know what I mean? I'm like, start killing them off, please. And I don't think they are. And he's got, I want to say, I think there's like 10 series of this fucking planned. And I ain't learned it. And every one, it's not, there's no carryover from what I understand too. And look, I like Alvaro Martinez Bueno who did like I think Justice League Dark with him, with Tiny Onion.
Yes.
But it's stuff like again, his characters don't look too different. It's like John Timms. Like I like John Timms and all, but everybody looks exactly the same. They're all the same exact face model, kind of. Like it's all exactly the same. Ariane looks the same as Aquaman, looks the same as, Aqualad. This is criminal. I don't know that they already have a book. They already have a couple books like this. Um, but you know what? I'm fine with that because it's Chris Condon, North Jersey, Chris Condon, Jacob Phillips. Um, it just looks like criminal. I do like the logo quite a bit, and I do like that it has an extra. It was at the peril of the brutal dark an Ezra Kane mystery because that reminds me of the like a lot of the little novels that I've gotten recently with the cool covers, the Matt Helm
Yes.
and stuff like that. So that this I'm interested in, but so far I haven't really liked Jacob Phillips' art because I love Sean Phillips' art so much, and it's like Sean Phillips late, and I can't be mad at him because it's his dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna
It's
be
that.
like,
And he's been coloring his dad for like 10 years. So
yeah,
if you
yeah.
color the same person for 10 years, guess what? There's a good chance you're going to draw like him.
I find
You
it
know,
crazy. Yeah, but he went to school. Like he went to like he went to some place in Oxford. I want to say he's an England guy. But I just I don't know. I hope it's good. I want to I like what they're doing, but I haven't liked any project so far. Because Jury was at the Enfield or something. They did like a Western. Maybe I don't think I've got given it a real shot. And I think I tried to read was it Newburn. I think I tried to read the first issue of that on like Global, and it made me crazy. That was the Chip Zdarsky.
yeah.
Same thing. I think it had like 6 characters, and I think Jacob Phillips. Everybody was kind of the same. So I was like, all right, I'm out.
So what do you think for the Vertigo deal to happen? Like these are all what would normally have been an Image comic this year.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So Vertigo came to these guys, say, "Hey, can you do it through us?" And they go, the Image deal's better." And then Vertigo's like, "We can guarantee you money." Like Image doesn't guarantee you money; they
Mhm.
guarantee you that they will publish you their book for a cost, and
Mhm.
then you keep all the rights. So Vertigo would basically have to come at these people with like, "We don't want the rights."
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can
Um.
think of that would possibly get these people to do a book and a guarantee that we'll publish it. No upfront fees. You don't have to pay for printing. You don't have to pay for, like
Right.
Vertigo would almost have to give them the house. The reason DC got rid of Vertigo is they were angry. DC was angry they didn't get a cut of Sandman. DC's angry they didn't get a cut of Preacher. You know,
Well, it's their fault. That's their fault. I mean,
it's still
but we wouldn't have gotten that material. That's the argument. My argument is that you have a certain license. I mean, there's a reason why when participation started to happen, stories got better. When it go back to Frank Miller, John Byrne, like, but the participation in there, that's when stories got more because you don't want to leave, you want to work on what's there. I feel now the makeup is if I'm working over here, it's the floating head Kirkman situation. If I'm working over here and I'm doing anything over there, I'm not going to make it. And I talked to someone yesterday who drew Web of Spider, Scarlet Spider. His name is
Web of Scarlet
Paris.
Spider.
Yeah, Web of Scarlet Spider number 4. His name is Paris K. I can't say his last name. He can't. He doesn't even want anyone to say his last name. He just writes K. He only drew like 20 comics. He only drew like 20 Spider-Man comics. But the Web of Scarlet Spider number 4 has the one, is it Spider-Man 2 when whenever, or is it Spider-Man where the cars fall and then he like webs them and then he has to pull them back up or something or get people out. That was that Spider-Man?
Um,
Amazing Spider-Man. I don't
it was
remember.
Amazing Spider-Man. Was it the first Amazing Spider-Man? Was it what's the name?
There's a
The
Garfield, but
Garfield. Yeah, Garfield. No, what I
they
mean is that wasn't there like a crane operator that helped him or something?
I don't remember, but whichever movie that was, basically they called this guy and they said, "Hey," this agent called him and says, "Hey, you get to go to the premiere. They used one of your scenes in the movie." And he says, "Okay, cool." So then something was going on. He's like, I had some type of job. He's like, I don't know why I didn't go. He's like, but then 6 months later, it's coming out on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever. They sent me like a copy of the Blu-ray, and then he had his friends over, and then they're like, we're watching through the credits, and then like they watch through the credits, and then his name is not in the special thanks. And he's like, what the fuck? Like, and he got really pissed off. He called his agent the next day. He's like, what the fuck, man? He's like, why am I not in the credits of that? He's like, oh, you didn't go to the premiere. And he's like, and so I thought about that, and I was like, they wouldn't have changed that. No one goes back and changes like, oh, you didn't show up the premiere. Let's like spite him. You know what I'm saying? Like in the special thanks, like no one's spiting this guy. He's like, I wish I never knew about it. I wish I didn't know that I was in there to not be in there. And I was like, and did you get anything from the like movie? And they're like, no, at all. You know, and like if you look at the scene, it's exactly the same scene. You know, accident. Like it's exactly, well, you know, like
Yeah, yeah.
the cars. And I'm
I
like,
like
oh. So you had the original art there. I'm like, oh man, that's awesome. You know, because that's all the old '90s art. You know,
yes.
so anyway,
That's
yeah, I
cool.
might
You know
have him
what?
on the show. He
It's
was
funny
pretty cool,
what
dude.
like Mark and I are walking down the aisle, and this guy, something about this guy's art caught
Hmm.
your eye.
Yeah,
And I'm like, all right, it looks. See that when you walk down Artist Alley at a convention,
I even said, I'm going to buy it. I
you're
worked in a
like,
lot of aisles with you. I didn't say like, hey, I'm coming back and buying that. And then
no,
right before we left, I'm like, fuck, I got to go buy that.
there's beautiful art. There's hopefully not AI artwork, but there's like almost painting level. Like everyone's digitally creating everything.
Yeah,
It's really neat, but like it blends together. And this guy had a stand that like stood out. It didn't look like a Japanese pencil drawing. It looked like a comic, and unprofessional,
yeah.
not
He
in a mean
created that
way.
guy around that time when he was going to go like do something like that. And he's like,
Yeah,
and kind of like Panosian, he's like, I got pulled away to advertising and got to go make that money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't
yeah,
begrudge anyone to go to make money.
yeah,
And that's what happened. And he's like, and then when he's like, I'm 60 now, and now I'm kind of looking at stuff, and I have a little bit of time, and started playing around with Photoshop, and then he started drawing. He's like, this drawing is like from this time, like probably from the same week I drew this Spider-Man comic book, And that's what I said because he's like, well, did you hear me talk about it? Like, why did you come back here? And I said, no, dude, I kept looking at the banner, and I'm like, ah, fucking, that looks like a '90s,
yeah.
it was like Invincible Man or something like that. You know what I mean? So it was like it wasn't anything. Uh, I don't know. It was something about it. But yeah, I went back and he was like not like done for the day. And I'm like, he's like, you want me to give you your pitch? I'm like, no, dude, you've been working all day. I'm buying no matter what. I'm buying. But super nice guy.
That's
Um,
cool.
but
That's
yeah,
our favorite
so
interactions because like who would have thought like that guy stuff you saw it. They pointed at you.
oh
It,
yeah,
it drew you in, and here you got a great story out of it.
yeah,
And
and
good stories are our favorite thing.
yeah. That's
Like it's
what's really fun. Like I didn't know like when well, I guess we'll go back to we'll have to do maybe like a recap of our New York Comic Con situation because we had good interactions with I had a great interaction with Jim Zub, I had great interactions with McNiven, and we both had interactions with Panosian. So, but what would jump back to that? But back to your question is that I don't know. I feel like maybe they have it. I don't even know if this is even a thing anymore. Um, do they have like first look option stuff anymore? You know what I mean? Like saying like, hey, if someone gets at you for this, you have to give us like the right of first refusal. Like if someone says, hey, if Amazon goes to not, I don't know if they would because they're making a criminal show, they go to Jacob Phillips and be like,
oh
hey, uh,
Mark,
first look deal, right of first refusal, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like an option.
fresh IP in Hollywood is all the rage right now. And if you look at Warner Brothers movies the
Fresh
past
up.
year, look at all the movies. What's all the good movies this year have been Warner Brothers. But
Minecraft.
like Minecraft, well, Sinners, it's like they've had a bunch of fresh IP, and people are kind of going away from the superhero genre, kind of depending on the movie, and they
Mhm.
want small things like this. You can go do a brutal dark movie for like 70 million,
Yeah.
and it could be on Netflix or Warner Brothers could put it out and maybe make something out of it. They're gambling right now on smaller. I hate saying IP so many times. but like that's what they're looking for. And every Vertigo book we just showed is an HBO Max show
Yeah.
or a movie that maybe we can make 100 million on.
Did
Can
you
we make
watch
a movie?
Task? Did you try to watch Task? No,
No, but it's
Peacemaker.
weird. It's weird you say it like that. Like, did you try to watch it? Because someone else framed it the same way. I
I
heard someone
tried to
else say,
watch it for a dumb reason. I tried to watch it because I saw the one actress in it, and she was talking about she had a necklace on. It said Delco, and we're
"Wow,
outside of Philly, and like the Delco accent is very specific. It's like a very like thick Philly accent, right? And she's British, and she's wearing this Delco necklace. Like, oh, this was a crew gift because they thought my Delco accent was excellent. And I tried to watch it, and I'm like waiting for something to happen. I'm like, is this what these shows are? You know? And it's just
if
like,
you watch Mayor of Easton, it's the same thing."
I guess. Oh, that's right. Because
Which
yeah,
which
because Mayor of Easton that takes place like in like Westchester, right, and
right,
something like
right,
that.
right. But
Right.
it's the same guy, right? Same creator,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So
I never watched
yeah,
it, but
and,
I
and
know people
she's
like it. I know that. I
and Kate
know
Winslet's British, so she had to do the
she had to do a
Westchester accent,
Westchester accent. Oh
which
man, it's
which
funny.
which both of these areas are outside of Philadelphia.
Yeah,
So
and they're very
that's
specific. Yeah,
very specific. And
but no, you're right. These are probably that's a sci-fi movie.
who who was it on Saturday Night Live? Was it Tina Fey?
Tina
Who
Fey.
was she was making fun of? Well, no, she was making fun of the show. They were doing a parody of Mayor of Easton, and she's like, "I gotta go to Wawa get a hoagie." Like,
Yeah, she does. She does. Like she can fall into it too, but she does it real subtle. Like she can fall into it pretty easily.
yeah,
The more she's around it at parties and stuff, the more I can get it. I don't think I have too much of a Jersey accent, but apparently I do. I talk to a lot of people on the phone,
we do,
and
but
I
not.
don't know.
But we do have to preface that we are from Southern New Jersey, and
Hey, South
people
Jersey.
go, oh, you're from Jersey, eh? Go to the mall, eh, Jersey. And I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
that's like
that's North Jersey.
that's Long Island.
That's like
Long
South New York.
Island.
I like to
Yeah,
call North Jersey South New York. But then again, I also like to call us East Philly because that's basically what you see when you're here in South Jersey. South Jersey is Eagles, North Jersey.
you live in like New South Philly. That's why, because you live in fucking Sewell,
I
Washington
live in
Township,
Washington Township,
where
which is,
everyone from South Philly just went over there.
yes, the
That's
amount
it.
the amount of Italians in this town is ridiculous.
I know someone's brother-in-law who mows his lawn at night because he doesn't want people to look at him. That's a very Italian thing. I don't want people to look at me
Also,
while I'm mowing the lawn.
hey yo,
You're mowing the lawn at night. What are you talking about?
plus the sun, it will ignite my grease and my hair on fire. Hey,
It's a really bad situation. So anyway, um, but yeah, so like so I wonder if there's like a right of first refusal on this, but this is the
yeah,
one I think I want the most. This one, the
yeah.
100 Bullets one, I know exactly what it's going to read like, and I don't know if I need it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, that being said, it's been,
Yeah, but DC needs it.
yeah, I think you should lead with that. I think if like, you still have Azzarello around, Tamaki, I feel like you need to promote this one probably the most to LBGTQ stuff that might do something. The more you look at this, the more stuff's going on in it.
Yeah,
Um, but Enrico Tamaki has a huge,
no,
huge following.
but
I hope
but like you were
that's
saying,
actually the more I
that
look at this, the more I want to read this one. This is
yeah,
the
I
one I
know, I
want to read the
know.
most now.
But the Dennis Camp book, Dennis Camp, we have been so pro Dennis Camp
Yeah. Yeah.
almost since the beginning. Like he's just something about him caught our eye, and
Well, yeah, I didn't cover this, but they had a press conference and they were talking about they quadrupled down on that the Ultimate Universe is ending so much. It's going to end so much. And then it's like and Wes from Thinking Critical talked about it. He's like, you're canceling your number one and number two book. Your number one book is Ultimate Spider-Man. Your number two book to number five is Ultimates, which is the best Avengers book. He's like, so
yes.
you're canceling those, and
Although
you're canceling those.
although I think Avengers is still kind of good,
Avengers is good. It's fine. It's but I don't know.
but
But
the
you're
other Avengers books I can't seem to keep an interest in. Like
yeah,
Avengers,
wow.
Jed McKay,
Avengers West Coast, like it was just gone. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's just gone. Like who are you? Do you even to go back to that concept? Like who is Firestorm for? 60-year-olds? You know what I'm saying? Like that, like they have to be 60 or 70 years old to be like nostalgic for Firestorm. We're not nostalgic for Firestorm. We're almost 50.
no, I am nostalgic for Firestar.
Yeah, because
Give
that's
me
80.
Firestar.
Right, right.
She's an amazing friend.
She is an amazing friend. This is our dude. I don't know who this person is. Stipchen Morian.
Yeah. He reminds me of somebody. I can't think of his name.
Daniel
There's a ni-
Wayshak.
there's a '90s artist that had that almost pencil like ink line. Oh, I can't think of him.
Not Damien Scott. Damien Scott,
No,
Bennett
no,
Carlson.
no, no. He never got famous.
Oh,
He never
well
got big,
then,
but like, yeah,
then too bad.
too bad, too bad.
This was a Thursday drop, I think. This was Thursday. McGinnis is doing some stuff in this, so this is the Spider-Man Venom
Good
crossover, I guess. Death
because
Spiral.
he's done one issue of Amazing Spider-Man in the past
Yeah,
12
it
issues.
was almost the best. Well, it was close to the best issue,
Yeah,
you know.
was really nice looking.
But Jesus Saiz, who I think is always solid, and then it says crossover issues have art by Saiz, McGinnis, and Carlos Gomez. Jaboy. Venom.
No, no, yeah, really, I think he's a really clean artist.
Venom's getting so Venom has had already had its reboot. We talked about how they're just like changing because they have a new Moon Knight book coming out. It's just Moon Knight again, Jed McKay again. You know, don't mess your audio up. Don't do it. You're gonna ruin this. What you're gonna ruin the show. Um, Dynamite, Jason Aaron, Thundar the Barbarian. I feel like we knew. I feel like we knew about the license, but this is the first time. We get. We get the actual show. So 1 second.
I know.
Boop boop. All right, Dynamite. Jason Aaron's kind of a big gig. So what's weird about it is that was IDW had Turtles. They
Right.
lost Jason Aaron. I don't know why. You know, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I would love to know if that was planned. Like what did Jason Aaron have? Like you're gonna do an initiative where you're gonna have a bunch of one shots. You're gonna have a Teen Mutant Turtles reboot. Jason Aaron's gonna write it. Ends up being really fucking good. You kind of blow through, unfortunately. Well, to me, unfortunately, I don't know if I'm
Right.
using fortunately, whichever way I'm using it potentially wrong, which is most words for me. You decide, you say who was on it: Albuquerque, Burnham, Joel Jones, a couple other people I'm missing, I think too, Asrar, I think, and then the person goes on who was there. I saw him in New York, but I didn't get a chance to talk to him. Juan Ferreira
Right. Who
ends up
we absolutely
being
loved.
the absolute best artist on it. Like the absolute, like maybe do an annual or something, and you could have had the heavy hitters, because typically with something like that is you start off the strong, and then you kind of like, okay, here's your, I don't want to say anyone's name, and then here's your guy's pretty good, you know, but you
Right.
got through it, and it ends up being pretty good. Um, so instead, you're ending with this really great artist who I wish drew the first ones, you know, but whatever, all good. But then you replace that team with Freddie Williams, great. But then Gene Luen Yang, and it seems like they're just doing like a new take of Teen Mutant Ninja Turtles. So like, what? Why? Why are you rebooting it after? Like, I would think it started to go up in sales. I think I don't know. That's
Yeah,
the way. That's the way Conan worked. That's the way
that's a
Conan
great
worked. Conan
question.
keeps going up every month.
Yeah,
So
no, when you double down and you get the right team on it, word's gonna spread. Conan has become a weird thing. Like when you got back into Conan in a major way, like you started looking for back issues and people are like sold out. Stores are
go on.
sold out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You couldn't give away Savage Swords. Now you can't get them. Can't get them. I got some in New York because the dealer had a great. It was a collection. The guy he like was like, yeah, that was like one guy's. I said, yeah, I could tell because it's like they're all. But you saw them. They were never read. What are you
No,
doing?
no.
No, no way, no way. Open the fucker up. So, but we're excited about this. Thunder the Barbarian. That was a pretty good staple cartoon on, I don't know, CBS. I don't know, but um, just kind of keeping going. Whoop, whoop, whoop. New baby tail
There you go.
right there on camera. Um, but yeah, so I don't know who the artist is, but yeah, the covers are real good. I think there's a couple covers that aren't here yet. There is a Panosian cover for this that we're not seeing yet. A couple things that were announced too is that they said something. So there's a new Ben 10 adventure comic book series starting in February, but then there is some type of Man of Action thing that could be a separate thing, which is kind of cool because Joe Casey's already there doing Johnny Quest. I don't care about Johnny
Yes.
Quest. That was a little too younger than us. I don't care. But here, we get the Barbarian. We're gonna get we got Liefeld coming up, but Panosian's doing one. Matina, Michael Cho, Linsner hasn't shown, and Bjorn Burns is here, but so we haven't seen the Linsner yet. So that's a great show. That's probably the A.
Yeah, that's a really good
Great.
cover.
This one's okay. I think that I forget what this guy's name is. But
Oh,
I just that's
with
like a
Francesco Mattina.
interpretation. I'm not sure. Bjorn Baron stuff always looks like it's fucking clay, which I think is cool. Like it's
Yeah,
definitely something. Um, at least it's kind of a weird pose too. The foreshortening in the arms is kind of a weird pose, but overall, that looks fucking great. You know. And so that's all we got. Oh, did I miss the Liefeld one? Did I not screenshot the Liefeld one, which I wanted to take? Okay, well, I gotta get the Liefeld one. Get with the
yeah.
Rob Liefeld one in.
The
That's
interesting thing about the Liefeld is that he's been wanting to do Thundar since the '90s. He's like
mhm.
tried to get it, but it's always been like a weird thing. But now that like Warner Brothers owns it, they don't want to do a comic, so they're like, yeah, we'll just Dynamite wants to do it. Dynamite can do it.
Well, speaking of Warner Brothers, I believe the sad sale happened. Yeah, there's
Did
rumors
it?
like today that I believe there was a rumor this morning. I think it was a clickbait, and he got me. It was a clickbait video. They're like, this guy's unhappy with that. Had some person was like, "Yep, James Gunn's already off of DC. He just got there," and I'm like, "What?" I just think it was a clickbait thing, and I did
Uh,
it. I clicked onto it. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. But yeah, that Liefeld rules. Yeah, because he's done. So we got a Thundercats Liefeld. I should grab his covers. Damn it. Anyway,
so
anyway,
wait a minute. Paramount, is it officially Paramount bought it?
I think that's what I saw this morning. I don't know. It could have not even been a thing. Could have just been a literal video that I had to click on because it said the James Gunn out at DC. And just real quick about Peacemaker season finale. I like the emotional finales. I like the way that it worked. I don't know what the backlash is. I think it's really weird. Maybe it does it matter? Here's a question for you. I know my answer on this. I'm already kind of saying it. Would it have mattered if you flip flop both the episodes? You can still have the button episode because here's the thing. I think that see, I'm not sure. I think you could still do that him spoilers for Peacemaker.
Are
Have
we
him
spoiling?
in Salvation at the end,
Yeah,
which apparently was not the ending. That was like, let me do a button. It's probably because it was too fucking happy.
it was a perfectly happy ending
Also,
until
send Paul Kupperberg a check. He wasn't known about. I mean, he's way entrenched into that stuff, man. I don't feel like I think, and I didn't know that. Was it what's his name? Not Steve Irwin's. What Steve Irwin was the
Crocodile Hunter.
Crocodile Hunter, but no, it was something Irwin who was on Deathstroke the Terminator with Marv Wolfman created Checkmate with Kupperberg, and he died. He died a couple years ago, like young too. Come on, man. Come on. We're just gotta stop dying. That would
We
be
got to
nice.
stop.
Gotta
Got
stop
to stop.
dying. It's not nice. Not nice. Come here. On camera. This is a new one. That's new cat, new baby. She loves being on camera.
Oh,
You can tell.
that's your new adopted kid.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's the best. So she matches the colors of the background. Great job, new baby. You matched the colors. Really good job. Um. Anyway, so I don't know what everyone wanted from the Peacemaker thing, but I think it maybe but just do whatever you want, man. I also think it's really fucking ballsy that like, you can make a finale like that, make it be super hyper emotional, and then do a podcast about it that's on an hour after the show, which is longer than the actual show you just watched, and then literally start crying on that show about the writing. And I think that's
Yeah,
cool. I showed my daughter who writes a lot, and I said, look at this. You pour everything into it, man. Fucking cry at your fucking keyboard. Maybe you need one of those protectors. Maybe I'll buy a protector and say, look, I encourage you to cry at your keyboard. Because that's the stuff we like the most. The stuff we like the most is all this, like, is all the stuff like just a ton of stuff put into it. But I mean, in the last year, when Adebayo's yelling at Peacemaker and saying that, you're big, dumb, and stupid, can relate. And just like the way that he's trying to do good all the time.
yeah.
I think it's great. I think it's a great character. I don't know. I don't know why it has to be a weird. I don't know if it's a tactic. I mean, he's the studio, so sometimes if he's baiting his own studio, he's like, I don't know if there's gonna be a Peacemaker season 3. Why wouldn't there be a Peacemaker season 3? It would just be another Rescue Chris season 3. You know what I mean? Like,
Because maybe that Salvation storyline continues in the Green Lantern show or
oh, that's
somewhere.
possible. Yeah,
Like it
because
could be
he's
part
in
of this.
Peacemaker is in Lanterns. I heard there was some rumor that he's in Lanterns. at some point, you know.
Well, this is the government's new thing. That they have a new toy, and that toy is let's get rid of every villain and hero.
Yeah,
It's interesting. It's pretty cool.
yeah.
We'll
Um,
see.
in a bit,
It's funny. It's funny to think like Salvation is like a newer storyline. So
there's
they're
a
just
few Salvation. There's Salvation Run. That's a pretty good. So like, there's a few Salvations like throughout, and even Heroes in Crisis, right? Wasn't it? It wasn't Heroes in Crisis.
well, there was a whole miniseries Salvation
Yeah,
where they sent all the villains to that planet, and they all had to deal with each other.
right,
Like
right.
so, I mean that's as far as I know. That's what they're going for.
I think it's interesting. I think that they're on like a Gorilla Grodd planet because I heard gorilla. I heard like noises, and I was like, "Is that
Oh,
Gorilla Grodd planet?"
there's something. Is that a true Grodd or is it Necretaceous? Is it
They don't go
dinosaurs?
far enough. I think it's
It's
really
always
funny that
dinosaurs.
like it's got to be just slightly inhabitable, so we're not cruel, but also we're not going to provide them with any food or like anything. You just gotta go find it.
Yeah, they'll find it. And
Fucked
it's
up.
funny because they're like, this is like a paradise. There's water. There's energy. There's probably
I thought they
minerals
were
and
like,
all sorts of
let's
stuff.
go there. That's where I thought they were going with. I was like, oh, so
Yeah.
we're gonna populate that? You know what I mean? And then why wouldn't you populate that and make Earth like regular Earth, like
You
just
think that would be the rich people's
prison?
escape now? You think that would be like the new, hey, all the billionaires can go build on the perfect
Right,
planet in
right, right,
case
right.
Superman destroys this planet. That's kind of thought. That's what I thought. Because
Yeah,
that's what would really happen. The rich people would keep that planet to themselves, and they'd
correct.
go build a utopia for them and their families, and leave us the empty crust of a world that's been polluted and
Yeah,
destroyed.
the concept of like them never be able to escape is interesting. You know, the door's never like it'll just be wherever we want it to be. You know what I mean? The door not being there. So
And
that's pretty
hopefully,
interesting.
it'd be interesting to see if there's something else there. What if there is like you said, could be a Gorilla Grodd planet, or could be, the Saurian, the lizard people's world, or something. It's really peaceful. It's
Yeah.
interesting. Like, it originally said there was 99 doors.
I
I wonder if
think
or is it like, or did I think that's like they always said 99, but actually it's infinity.
so the 52 doors. 52, bro. 52. It's right there.
But, but yeah,
He's usually pretty good with that stuff. So anyway, Matt Kent moves Flux House imprint. I didn't even know he had an imprint specifically. I just knew his stuff would come out through that. So this is interesting to me because I feel like I read three story. I'm trying to remember what his for Pistol Whip, I think was the first story I read of his, Matt Kent.
right,
And I love
right.
that. And I thought three story was really good, and everything after that has been diminishing returns for me, except for Ether. But that's carried more so because that's David Rubin. But it's kind of crazy how much, I believe this is all he does, like, so it's kind of interesting how much he has built with the mind management MGMT, like, but so he moved everything over he was at Dark Horse, moved everything over to Oni, and maybe it's just because, there's Oni has so many different lines and he's lost in it, that's possible. He may be able to get a bit of a jump here through Oni because over at Dark Horse, they have their Hellboy and Hellboy specific lines and Curious Object lines, and then they have their Black Hammer, stuff. So maybe, which I believe he did some stuff with Lemire as well. So MGMT, I like this, 80s
Yeah.
wraparound, very good. And then I got a bunch of toys, Cardiac Baby. I love that they just still continue the packaging of the '90s logo cartoon.
hmm That
Pretty
is
good.
that's pretty cool.
How insane that is. That's insane. Dark
That's
Avenger
awesome.
Spider-Man, really good. And like good on the photos, man. Having the photos in here, pretty dope. Uh, this Black Bolt's crazy. That Black
That's
Bolt's
awesome.
really fucking good. Medusa's hair is insane, insane. Two pack. I think these two.
Yeah.
The problem is with a lot of this stuff is that like I it's so expensive. Like this is probably like $80 or some shit. I don't have the money for it. Uh, which Iron Man is that? Mark 72. Is that the Kieran Gillen one? Might be right. That might be, or it might have been the newest because the new one's coming out 75. But I don't think they really
Right.
go by like exact numbering on that. Here's your 97. There was a 97 trailer that was on somebody put it on Instagram, but I'm not sure if you saw it. It was leaked. I don't know if you saw
Ah,
the
yeah, I didn't see that.
X-Men season 2. Look at that. Yeah, look how big that is. That's
That's
pretty dope.
awesome. That's a cool cable toy.
Yeah, that's good. What are they doing? What's that called?
I mean,
Temple touching?
oh yeah, yeah. Temple touching and arm slingers.
Yeah, yeah. This dope Phantom Rider. Dope. I feel like they've done these a few times. Look how good that picture is, dude. Like seriously, they're doing like a crazy good job when
No,
they do these.
you
Look at this, bro. Warbow. So not only did you do Crystar, which I need to get a Crystar, by the way. I need to figure out how I'm gonna get a Crystar, but you're gonna do a Warbow. I don't know if I don't know. Warbow's pretty. It's like a little further out away, but the fact that you're doing it and you can still do it is pretty nuts. Who just talked about Crystar? Was that Jim Rugg, or was that
yeah, we were Jim Rock. Yeah, we were just
yeah?
talking to Jim Rock about it yesterday.
That we were like
Oh,
freaking out that like Crystar was there. This is a good Wear Off My Night, but I don't know which like version. They have like the Greg Land like pinup. Meh, pretty good.
yeah,
Look at this floppy hair Wolverine. Give me that floppy hair World War II Wolverine. Here was just some photo booth stuff. How is it crazy as they have a Terrifier? How fucking nuts is that? Don't Mike.
people
Look at the
love
Michael
Terrifier.
Myers one. That's so fucking funny. That's so funny. And the Pennywise. Jesus Christ. Look how crazy these are, dude. They're crazy looking.
What a
That's
what a
really
what a
fun.
weird collection of toys. Like I want to collect.
I love them, dude. I think they're really cool. I'm not buying them, but I think I like
I
seeing
know.
them. You know what I mean?
That's
I like,
that's a major point of this show. We like love stuff, and they're like, "Oh, you getting it?"
yeah.
No, but we love it. And you know
Yeah, I
what?
like
Oh,
that as exists. This is a Diamond Conan one. I just got a Frazetta Conan one, and then I think I missed the pre-orders for the Blackstone figure, which is a Roberto Del Tour. But I didn't like the face as much as I thought I would. I like the Frazetta face. This one's kind of right in the middle. This is kind of just a basic one. It's not bad. It's okay. Okay accessories. I like the alternate head. I feel like we saw a prototype for this before. Um, and that's they're getting again, everything is just closer and closer to like you can just pretty much
yeah, you can just make a Mike
how's he
Mignola toy.
standing? I guess he's standing from his tail. There's the
He's probably got little. Nah, I don't know because there's
McFarlane Elite. I know we talked about this in the car. Uh, we got Spawn Dragon, Shadowhawk Spartan. With Spartan's interesting because, and this is a 7-inch Elite, which might be his new like line because this is going to be, of course, outside of like DC. But when he loses DC, this might be the new situation. Witchblade. I always thought. Listen, when I look at this lineup, what do I want? Spawn Dragon, of course. Shadowhawk, of course. Spartan, sure.
this.
But I probably would have wanted Grifter or even Zealot. You have no female on the line. I guess except for Witchblade. But when I think of Silvestri, I don't think of Witchblade. Witchblade's Michael Turner's character in a way. It's more signature to Michael Turner. I wouldn't go
Right.
Darkness because that's not the original 7. You got no Wetworks.
Yeah,
Uh,
I am surprised. Yeah, why didn't you do a Wetworks? And why didn't you do? Well, it's another DC character because Jim Lee bought Wetworks from Portaccio.
yeah,
Um,
but if you're getting Spartan, you can get Wetworks. You can do.
yeah,
I mean,
you can do both. Do
yeah.
Spartan, do
But if you're
and
doing that, I would say do
hopefully,
Striker, fucking Striker, dude.
yeah. No, I would want the Striker.
Velocity,
Which Blade is the most popular character from Top Cow?
sure.
You know,
I
so
want a profit figure, so I'm fine here. I'm fine there, but I think
yes,
Shaft should have been the way to go.
yeah. Yeah, we got a profit figure because everyone thought like Liefeld would be doing a profit figure through Loose Collector because he did Cabot and Blood Wolf
Oh,
last year,
that's
and
right.
this
There
year
is there is a profit figure. I forgot there was one
there
in the
is one.
90s. You have it? You looking at it?
I'm looking at it. You already saw me
You
look up,
son
didn't
of a
you?
bitch. You
Ah,
son of a bitch. You should just sell it to me. You don't need that. Your house doesn't fit in your house. I'll take it.
look at that toy.
I
Look
want
at
it
them.
on
Look at them
card,
muscles.
bro.
Why? So
Card.
do you want it on cards so you can open it?
No, I want it on cards I have it on the wall.
You know what, Mark? Go to House of Fun. I'm pretty sure they have it.
They probably have it. It was probably like
You'll
80
over
bucks.
yeah, it's $80.
Fuck you. 80 bucks. Yeah, the prototypes were there, but they didn't really look like anything.
No, no.
They didn't look like anything. Nah. Okay, we'll see. But yeah, good, good. We'll see. We'll see. Again, I would have rather it be Striker. Striker, 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 Striker.
Striker.
Yeah, so DC announced the Absolute Catwoman Origin miniseries 6 issues. It was a little long, but that's all right. And then this is
You
a
know what's
Babs
weird?
Tarr one shot.
I kind of would have preferred a one shot for Absolute Catwoman,
Yeah, I think it's weird.
or like an annual, miniseries. Not that I don't want to. Listen, Absolute Batman is the biggest comic of the year still.
Yeah,
One, if not the definitely one of. And to do an offshoot, of course, they're a capitalist company. Of course, they want to do an offshoot, but like don't weaken the
you're watering
salts.
it down. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
water it down. You got to be careful. Be careful. Be careful. This looks pretty good. Didn't aren't they married? I guess I don't know what counts anymore. So they're doing a Sirens Love Hurts, I guess. I guess it's Gotham City Sirens, I guess. Beginning. So I guess that's a series, Black Label series. I thought that Oliver Queen and Diane Lance were already married. Crazy me. Uh, Bengal's interesting. But see again, like you're not gonna have a piece of artwork. I don't know who Jake Grayson is either. I know Bengal is. I think these look crazy. You know what these look like? They look like I know they're not, but like it's as crazy as like the Alex Toth book that I have.
right.
Where it's just nothing but like character designs and just text. Like it's so dense. Alex Toth Illustrated, I think it is. It's so
Yeah,
fucking dense. So that's what this reminds me of. I think it's pretty crazy. It's also cool that
it's
they put
it's
out
it's
as
it's so
covers.
well it's so well thought out. Every part of that costume is thought out.
Yeah, and then this I
Kudos.
didn't know about. I'm interested in this though, but Erica Henderson's doing Harley and Ivy Life and Crimes, and like it just was kind of
That's
buried in the news. But they're using faceless Joker in this, so I think this is Black Label. Also, say Black Label doesn't say.
no,
Henderson teased the appearance of Golden Age Red Tornado. Ma Hunko also
my
and she admits to
uncle.
writing herself, rewriting the dialogue after drawing it. Okay, hey, why not? Listen, that's you. Good on you. Why not? That's what most of them people do anyway. But look how insane. Blah. It's the best. I don't know what this is. This look kind of dope though. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't know either of these creators, but I don't know what's going on in it. But this is what I want, man. I want these like kind of boldish looking. What was that book a couple years ago? Shoot, it was like a Kirby. It looked like Kirby drew it. It was like I don't remember. It was like this white ghosty thing coming at you, and I was like, yeah, I'll buy that. Shaky Kane. Any Shaky Kane art is all real
Yeah, yeah.
weird and
We
like
we
that. Of course, Rick Veitch doing any of his retro Big Bang, any of that stuff. Like, give me that, give me that. There's yet another. I have you got through Descender or Ascender?
no.
They're
I
pretty boring. I tried both. I tried. I think you can read them out of order. I think it's Descender then Ascender,
yes.
and it's Pinocchio in space basically, and I couldn't get through it. They're doing another one. However, the Robin miniseries he's doing, the Robin and Batman focusing on the Robins, and
Right.
the Jason Todd one is really fucking good. It's really fucking good. Jason Todd as second Robin is just ripe with good stories, man. Like it's like just maybe middle child syndrome. I don't know. It's like a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, Thundercats Lost in Time. So I guess they're just gonna reboot this. Oh no, it's a one shot because it's over, right? I think it's 10 issues and it's over. There's gonna be a one shot.
It's not over yet.
It's not over.
I
I don't
don't.
know.
No. We definitely
It's
haven't
not
had
very
a
good.
last issue yet. They're good. This has been a really good book. Like
I'm just
he's
holding on to it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, I've enjoyed Thundercats Lost. So that's cool. They've lost in time. All right. Remember, I speculated that they were lost in time to begin with. I was like, Mark, you think they're lost in time because like they're being weird about it.
They're lost in time.
But they've since kind of connected, right? Because didn't Bengali actually show up in a real Thundercats comic?
Yes. Yeah.
So
And then Apex was actually in there as well. So Apex. Apex is the best. Apex is the best concept. I think it's a great fucking concept. I mean, it's been used a lot, but whatever.
yeah,
It's great. We talked about Jim. A little quick story about this is that we feel that like Jim Ruggs like variant, like kind of. I feel like that's spurring that on. I feel like that this has kind of helped with that, which is sold out. So Image Comics featured Youngblood on covers of Line Wide November and December. Which will be because when's Youngblood? October
November
right now?
5th.
November 5th. So okay, so through, but let's rate these from 1 to 10. You ready?
All right.
Here we go. Ready? Now, what is this? RAM? Do I know what 1987's RAM number one?
Ram number one is a Chris Ecker comic coming out of Megaton, and they have the Youngblood ad as well. So I don't know, like there's a Youngblood ad from 1987. It's like, was it in Megaton 8? Was it in Ram number one? It was one of those two books. There's
I
like,
got Mega
then there's,
Date.
all right, which is better because Liefeld actually drew something in that comic.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
He drew a Ultra Girl story.
Right. It's like 8 pages.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna rate this one. So Maria Lobet's Artificial. I'm gonna rate this one. Now our friend Brian hated all these. He thought all these looked bad. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm sure like once he actually looks at it, you got to give him a moment. Give him a moment to settle.
All right, it's a
But
6 or 7. Good. I did like this one like a lot. I thought this one
yeah,
was pretty great. Sort of
yeah,
Crisis Events.
that's
Eric
pretty funny.
Zadwooski. Yeah, I think that's pretty
It's
good.
really cool.
Capes.
Case, he's
8.
been he's really wanted to draw Youngblood for a while. Mark Englert.
Yeah, this is cool
Um,
because it's like a cool mix. It's a good mix.
yes.
I wish they were bigger. That's what she said. I just think everything was a little bit bigger. I do like them going over the Capes logo. I think Englert. I wanted to. I never met him. I want to have a conversation with him about how he recolored, like Jack Kirby stuff and heavy metal, which I think is really great.
Yeah.
I can't get. This is fits. What is it? That's the Prophet cover.
What?
Isn't this an homage to
Oh, yeah, yeah, it is
Close?
a little bit.
Yeah, I'll take it. Stephanie Hans, pretty good. This one's great.
Tony Fleece did a
Um,
really good job. I think that's a brand new Bad Rock drawing. He just inked it. He just re-inked it.
oh, I
But
see.
nice, but nicely, nicely job trying to do that. The Brian Murray color on the on Bad Rock to
Yeah, I
match
think
it.
that's the iconic, and it's kind of a little animal there, Chapel. Yeah, because I guess
Yeah,
that's a redrawn Chapel, but
yeah,
the
with
what's that
the
his name?
cats.
Cabot.
Chapel or what?
This is the best one. I think this is the best one. I just think I like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you're getting Gary Frank to draw Shaft, and it's like,
yeah. Well, I love Shaft, but see, like I think that Gary Frank. I was going to do. We should do a video about how Gary Frank has the absolute worst trade paperback covers of all time. At all fucking time because they're usually just like a logo. It started with like Midnight Nation, which was just like a guy walking
oh
away.
yeah, yeah.
Remember that? And I was like, oh my god, what is this?
What a
They're
shame
so hard to
because
sell.
I really like Midnight Nation as a comic.
Yeah, it was. I would try to hand sell to people, and be like, I don't. It doesn't look interesting. I'm like, I swear it's really good. They're like, nah. I'm like,
I
okay.
promise you, nah,
Yeah,
don't need a guy walking
nah,
away.
I'm good. Yeah, but I think Geiger has bad trade covers. Junkyard Joe has a bad cover. Makes me not want to buy it. Um, Ghost Pepper. This guy, I really like this guy's art. I think it's really weird. It's like you said, it's like Joe Mad, and this was the Joe Mad guy that he
Yeah,
got for. Did you try this? I didn't try the first one.
go. No, I did. I liked it. It's weird because like I like this guy's art. He's very fluid, but I didn't like him doing Battle Chasers. It looks good, but
Yeah,
like I really want something Joe Bad looking. And then he drew an issue Transformers, and I'm like, I don't love this, but it's like it was a really important story.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it
Right,
was too jarring for Transformers. But like when I
right.
see him draw this, it looks great. When I see like if he were to draw an issue of Youngblood, I'd love it because he's just had like anyone can draw Youngblood. Youngblood is a team that's designed in a way that anyone can draw them and kind of look cool. You know.
Yeah,
And Loudfield said like a lot of people really requested to draw Shaft. That's why there's so many Shaft.
good.
And I'm probably
Correct,
secondary is like Chapel covers.
correct.
That's funny because that's in the know. Because what you're getting there is Riptide talking about Sentinel killing her, which is the main part of Judgment Day. Spoiler.
Oh, I see. Spoilers. There's
Spoilers.
another one coming up that's like a 2 reference. I don't even know if I remember seeing the first cover of this. I don't know. I don't know what this book is. I don't even know what that book is. Looks good.
Hectoplasm? Oh no,
Yeah.
Hectoplasm is created by Benito Sereno.
Is this
It was a thing
Skybound?
he was doing. Yes, but he was doing that early on when like Invincible and he's buddies with Kirkman.
Hmm.
And this was a book that came out in the mid aughts, if you want to call it that. Whenever Invincible Walking Dead started to get popular, this guy started doing a lot of books with Kirkman.
Hectoplasm came out before?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
just missed it. Missed it. This one's pretty solid. I like the coloring on this quite a bit, you know. And it's weird, like, are they planning on doing this? If you're gonna put Youngblood Returns variant cover, like, then slap that on all of them, you know? I don't know why that's slap them.
Oh yeah, it's on some and some.
It's,
Yeah, not on
is,
that one, but
is it only on that one?
yeah, No, it was on the Jeff Johns one.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just on the Ghost Machine
Ghost
ones.
Machine. Oh, maybe.
I
But that's
like
Ivan
that.
Reyes, and that's really awesome looking.
It's weird, like they have like the bad font, because I feel like it's so
Yes.
funny, like to look at the fonts and the fonts are wrong or they're different. And like, was it Wild Star has it like that too?
Yeah.
Like whoops, we didn't know. Infernal Girl Red. I don't even know what that book is.
That's part of the massive verse. And
I
the cool thing
guess.
about the massive verse is their three covers connect.
Oh shit. I love connecting covers.
I know, and it's three.
I Tyrant.
That's pretty cool looking. That's pretty. Bedrock's probably the like. I love seeing people draw Bedrock and Die Hard.
Yeah, that's
You
good.
love this. You love the Shaft. I love that.
Give me that shaft. Give it to me.
That's funny.
Um,
That's
Lazarus.
that's funny because like she was like a model owner of like a perfume company.
Right, right, right. Vogue. This one's pretty dope. Is that who
Yeah.
draws that now? I don't even know who drew that. I don't think so.
Um. No, because it's not listed as the artist of the actual comic. Which is
Hmm.
funny because that issue of Hyde Street also wasn't like an Ivan Reyes issue. It was like a Francis Portela fill-in issue.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And I like Francis Portela.
Pretty dope.
He drew some Legion stuff that's really good.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
cover, this cover is really good. It's kind of funny because look at in the background, like you see Die Hard in like the cat boobs pose.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't even know if I noticed that. I love John McClane. Yeah, I think
Yeah, it's
Ryan
funny.
Brown, he always has a lot of Easter eggs and stuff. He was in New York, but I didn't get a chance to talk to him. Silent E Productions. I guess that's their name. I don't know if I ever saw that before. They have their own like company, I guess.
Oh, Silent,
Char
yeah, with both of
Charles
them.
Soley, Ryan Brownie.
Yep.
That's pretty funny. What's this? That's Simon Krasinski. What is that a reference to? Says after
I don't know.
Rob. Says
After all,
after
I don't know.
Rob. You're the
I don't.
expert.
I am, but
Say you're the expert, Mark. I'm the expert. I don't know who this Power Fantasy. I never read. Is that
that's the
on
Gillian book, right?
13? Like
People like that book.
it's on 13 already? Wow.
Yeah.
Radiant Black. Not
Yep.
ready.
Part of the triptych.
Oh yeah, that's right. Red Coat. This one's great. This one's
This
really
one's
good.
this one's a really a big win. Like I was like, I think I've been waiting all my life to see Brian Hitstraw, Youngblood. I'm like,
Right.
yeah, I agree. Give me more of that. We're not going to get more of that, but give me more of that.
We are not getting more. Yeah, that Youngblood Returns. I just think that they need that might be a Ghost Machine exclusive. Exclusive. Just put it out, dude. Just put it out through everything. That'd be
It's a
dope.
good logo.
Yeah, that'd be dope. And there's your rogues. I
Um,
see. There's a triptych.
yes,
Sleep.
I like
Xander
this cover.
Cannon.
By the
Yeah,
way,
that's
I like
cool.
this book. I don't know if you've been reading it. I think I've read 3 or 4 issues so far.
Yeah, the first issue just annoyed me. I didn't care.
Oh.
I got mad at it. So, you know why? It's this is such a dumb thing. I I didn't get a chance to talk to me. I was actually pretty busy. But Jim Mahfood, like, I'm just like, I want to go up to Jim Mahfood and go up to Xander Cannon. I'm like, why can't you draw like you did in the '90s? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like your
Oh,
new style.
artists love
Not
to hear
they
that.
love that. Yeah, they
They
love
love
hearing that.
being
I'll never say that to them, but like, you know what I'm saying? I could say it here on the podcast for 25 people. But I don't know. But this looked cool though. This looked like Chris Burnham and like Steve Scroach. Like it looked kind of funky.
yes, yeah. Steve Gross designed this costume during the Alan Moore run of Youngblood. There's only 3 issues worth of stuff out there, but maybe 4 if you count like Youngblood plus one. And
I'm gonna.
it's
What about the awesome holiday special? You know?
also a holiday special. That story was also put into that Youngblood plus one.
Oh
Youngblood
shit!
plus one is like the awesome holiday story, a new Twilight story. It's only a couple of
I don't think
pages.
I have that.
Now you gotta get it too.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Okay, there's always
There's 2 covers that Steve Gross did on Youngblood one. It's like Suprema, Twilight, and Doc Rocket in like their costumes. But I think there's a variant for plus one where it's the same initial pencils, but then he inked it like they're in like dresses, like they're going out outfits. It's
Oh
pretty
wow.
pretty cool looking. That was a great
Nope.
book.
This is the best cover.
This is hilarious because initially, spoilers, Chapel kills Spawn.
Yes.
And then when Liefeld and McFarlane got in a fight, he's like, I can't have that character priest, kill Spawn. And it's just like, yeah,
Well,
that's kind of stupid.
no, I thought it was because they couldn't put Chap on the movie. They put Priest in the movie.
They
Then
could they
then they had to put it in the comics. Then they retrofitted it to the comics, I believe. I think I'm right.
Chapel's in the Spawn cartoon.
Right, but I think for the movie they didn't want to. I don't know. I guess we can find out. We can find out. But I'm going with my story. I
Well,
love it.
I can tell you that the movie came out in '97, and Liefeld left Image in '96. So
I didn't read this book yet. It looked really good. I think it's weird that the number two of this book though is just like this variant is that's the cover number one basically. I don't even know if the bottom of it's changed at all. I'm pretty sure it's like almost exactly the same. So that's a little lazy. I would have done something else, but it's my boy, so I'll take it. And this is great. Finch was
yeah,
super nice. I snuck into Finch's line. I thought that was kind of fun, and he was a little sad. He's like, "Oh, I only got three of these today, so I brought my Skin Breaker treasury size." And he's like, "I only got three of these today. It's the third one." And he's like, "I really want people to buy it this way." I'm like, "Yeah, you're asking a lot. You're asking people to buy a giant fucking comic book, like a big, tall, giant. You want them to buy that. I'll buy it. I bought it.
it's
No problem.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I think it's
Like
great.
you,
Yeah.
I think it's great. I think the paper quality is great. It's like I think Kirkman calls it a deluxe newsprint, and it
Mhm.
just has like a feel to it, like a parchment, tactile.
Yeah, it's definitely really really good. So I'm always I keep feeling this is about to end. Is Walking Dead Deluxe going to end? So we're going to have 130 issues of 130 covers by Finch. Yeah, plus he already did
Not
covers.
he he wasn't monthly. He wasn't the monthly cover artist at first.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
thought he was.
no, he did a couple at first, and then he stopped, and then I think at some point he just came back and started doing them all.
Probably he's like Kirk, probably because Kirk kept giving pages for fucking Skin Breakers. Like, hey, can you not work anywhere else? Can you just keep working on this? It's going to be 8 issues now. Sorry,
That's a
it was 48 pages. It
that's
was
a
64
really
pages.
that's a smart move. It's a shame because I think Finch's next project is for Marvel or DC. I don't know who it's for, but I don't think we're getting the full Finch. I think he's just penciling. I think someone else is going to ink it.
Give me the full Finch is what I want. Give me that Finch in my face. Finch in my face. Wrestle. I don't even know what this book. Oh, it's a Kyle Starks book. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, Kyle Starks is writing. You read his Peacemaker book? I did not read that. Peacemaker Tries Hard.
Yeah, I read it. I liked it. It was fine.
Yeah,
I
that's the
like
same team
read
that's
it.
going to be doing whatever they're going to do that Vertigo book. You know,
What else did we read of his?
Kyle Starks. I read.
Yeah, he didn't do the serial killer book, did he?
Was that Kyle
Did
Starks?
I finish that serial? Did I finish that serial killer book?
I didn't finish it.
I feel like I read like most of it, but I don't know if I read the last issue. I gotta look that up.
Yeah. I'm trying. It's not Kill 'Em All, something like that. I read his own, like the first book he had, something Castle, Sex Castle. I read that. I think that's pretty solid.
Yeah,
He's interesting. He's an interesting writer. And then he wrote the big Rock Candy Mountain Marvel like Disney book, which was really odd. And that was good. That was good. This you one. What's this? This was based on who drew that? That's not
yeah.
EJ Sue, is it?
EJ so yeah, this is based off of the Wizard magazine Liefeld cover, which was Cable and Shaft,
LiFo Cable. Yeah.
and
But
Marvel got wind of it and was angry at Liefeld, which is funny. Marvel's like angry at Liefeld for leaving Marvel, but Liefeld's like, yeah, I never really was leaving Marvel. Like I was still going to continue plotting and maybe doing covers for X Force. And Marvel's like, no. Or
didn't he ink?
actually, Fabian Nicieza, I think wanted to more take over the book.
Well,
So
yeah, I guess. I mean, if it's for ideas or whatever, you know what I mean? I get it. I get it. I do think that it's completely wrong that Baby Nicieza has like a fucking banner at
that says
cons.
co-creator of Deadpool, and you're like, yeah,
I do
did
like
you
his
know?
placement though. His placement was like literally like next to like the fucking like mac and cheese stand. So it just smelled like mac and cheese over there. And I was like, people ain't hanging out here. I just don't like
No,
that. I just don't like it, you know, because then you have like dumb people going up and then they want to get signed or CGC and they're just giving them extra money. You know what I mean? I don't know.
he's making so much money, dude.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Just make money off your points, I guess, or whatever. What book was that? I forget what that book was.
Is this
But
Free Planet?
yeah. Yeah.
Nice looking cover. Again,
Yeah.
Youngblood is a great team to be drawn by anyone.
I guess that's the thing is you're gonna have to place this. I'll wait till this is done. I think you like number one more than me. I just thought there was just way too much stuff going on in it. I thought there was just way too much. But this
Yeah,
art,
but no,
this
I
artist
said to you
is
like
really good.
I don't think I'm gonna keep reading this. Like I wanted to keep reading it, but I'm just like I don't care. There's too much going on.
Yeah,
I'm too
I'll
old for
wait.
that many new characters.
I'll wait till it's over. It's Kirkman.
And that's the way
There's
I feel. I'm too old. Too old for
Final
that many
Boss,
new
baby.
characters.
I'm excited for this book. I think this book looks dope.
I think so.
I
I think it
think
looks really cool.
I think that it's very very 90s. There's your Wes Craig Kaya cover. Good. I like that Wes Craig did not really change his style. His style's gotten. I want to say this. This is not an insult. His style's gotten worse. It's worse for the better. Like it's gotten more minimalistic because I just read Kaya 1 the other day, and
Right.
it's coming from a different style, and it turns into I know where it goes. I know it goes into this, but it's like, oh, I'm waiting for what I know you for to catch up, you know. So, but I like that
Right.
this is very embraced to that. These were a couple convention sketches that I saw. Lee Weeks always had a really good line, so I thought that was really good. So his convention sketches that he did and posted on the Instant, I believe, or something. I don't know. And then this was a Mobius Sark. I guess he did designs for Tron, the original Tron. I don't think I knew that. So that's good.
No, it's really cool.
Yeah, that's
That
really
is
cool.
cool.
It's from Franco Villa's thing. Da-da-da. But that's it for me. That was it. Did you have anything other canoes to
News
share
wise, I don't know. What news can I talk
that you
about
can share?
that I
Well,
can
something just
share?
went. I got a Google alert just now. It says Rob Liefeld to retire within 5 years. Might be an old story though. I'm not sure if it's a
That
new
is
story.
probably an old story. He said that like a year ago. He thinks a year ago he's like, yeah, I think I got like 5 good years left in me. Like he doesn't want to be the guy who's like old and not quite as good as he used to be. But he that's also a wait and see because I don't think he could stop drawing comics.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, this is not an article. It's nothing. It's
no,
nothing.
it's a nothing article. Yeah, he said that before.
It's a clickbait. You son
It's
of a
clickbait.
bitch. It's a clickbait. Let's go to your X real fast. Do the quick plugs and exit. Boom. Bad Rock.
Oh yeah.
One
This is
B. I don't have one B.
no
There's how many issues of this?
kind of two.
Kind of two.
Yeah, looking at
Woo.
my Twitter. Yep, found a nice scan of the original artwork.
That's a good scan.
This is Liefeld pencils, Stephen Platt inks. This is a really good. It's a great cover.
Splat.
It's so it's so that era, dude. And then I had this is I'm still doing like I said a Youngblood comic a day, and this is McFarlane inking it. Don Skinner colors.
I think I have
This,
that.
this was a fun book. It's a slick comic, which maybe it's probably too slick. Give me John Sybil inks on this. Yeah, this is I think Liefeld did two or three different promos for this, and didn't end up using them as covers. Oh yeah, and number one was only $1.75, which was cheaper than most comics at that point.
Was it a full issue?
Yeah, full issue.
Get your
It's
rocks off, baby.
right. It's
Get
funny
that.
because Liefeld did a lot of interviews around this time. He's like, yeah, I never did like a solo character like for a long period of time, and this is my chance to really do like
Do
an
the
ongoing
thing.
series about a single character. And we got two issues.
Got two issues. See, that's dope. Yeah, see, I mean, like this is where we need to just start making art books, man. We need to start making art books, like, because this shit is not around. This was a splash of issue 1, right? Something like that, I think. I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
think
that's
so.
issue 1. Boom, I knew it.
Good job. Good job.
Spoilers.
But Overstreet Fan Magazine had a Fan Rock serial that Liefeld did layouts for. So like that's not up. Like, do we need to go find hero magazines and
Yes.
scan them?
Yes.
The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Like if you could find, I actually went and looked the other day
I got a
on
combo
eBay.
magazine recently.
Combo, good.
Combo with a
Bite
with a
size
with an
food.
Angela cover and Angela painted cover. Combo.
No, Combo
No.
has a good cover. I think I got some really good Roger Cruz Youngblood covers on that. They're fantastic. And the other Twitter page doing a Supreme page a day, building up to the big
I'm
Alan
just
Moore coming
I'm
up.
just waiting for just slogging through these, bro. Just waiting for it, you know? So I'm saying these are all really 90s art. It's like the most 90s shit ever.
Yeah, this is the.
Sith.
I know. What's up with that? That's the name of the character. Yeah, because at this point, who knew there was going to be new Star Wars movies? Yeah, it's funny. This is all Joe Bennett or people helping Joe Bennett. Can't tell.
Yeah, can't
Could
stop.
be Joe Bennett, or could just be another guy in the Glasshouse Studios.
Ooh,
Oh,
give me that
Joe
butt.
Bennett. That's a Joe Bennett butt shot.
Give me that butt. A lot of butt shots. So,
However, what's funny is Extreme Destroyer just ended the issue before, and this is kind of the ramifications of that. But that might be important in the new Youngblood series. Just saying. Just saying is all. What's this?
Supreme.
This is your Instagram.
Yeah, my Instagram poke. So this is the 9 card. What's funny is I thought that like so we got a 9 card Kirby sketch that Magnola inked, right? Super dope. These were the other side. But this is where I want to platform. The reason why I'm just on Instagram is that right now I can take pictures of this stuff with my iPhone 16 Pro Max and put it in portrait mode and then put it here. And this is like the way I want the colors to come up this way. I like that it highlights it. I think it does a really good job. This was a pretty dope series all around. Paul Mounts did the colors, and they're just real garish, very very 70s. There's a Dracula series in the 70s. I'm trying to remember who drew it, but I myself have put up some art from that previously. And then the other one, which got was my boards. I think we went over these before, but when I saw we met with Panosian, I had showed him the Panosian row, and he was like, "Oh, that's awesome." And I got a different Conan 1 cover, which I didn't even knew was out. It was a splash page art #1 exclusive from a couple of years ago, and Zub had it, and he signed it, and then he had it signed. He signed inside of the logo, I think, with a sword. One of them he signed with he drew a sword on it in white. Panosian, so super dope. But overall, good show. We'll have to do like a recap of like kind of our experiences with Peeps.
Yeah,
But
that's for sure.
that's the news for the week. The news. Everyone have a great week. Stay tuned for things. We got a bunch of shows in the can I got to get out. Nightmare. Just everything's been crazy and busy.
It's been crazy, and
Next
it's
week,
not quite.
Baltimore.
Yeah, we'll be in Baltimore next week. Come find us if Mark gets to
If I
show up
get the
before
show
we
up,
get there. Yeah,
that's the real question. That's the real question.
yeah. We're going to do a show probably at some point, just talking about like Mark said, our experience at New York Comic Con, comics we got there, comics we've got before and after. Like, I definitely would like to showcase some cool stuff. Probably got to turn off the background for that.
You're doing great. You're doing great with your audio setup. It's going really well.
Shut up.
Just go with the wired shit I gave you for free. Anyway, we're doing it live. We'll see everyone soon. Happy October.